No, stop purring. I need to hear your breathing. Come here. Come here. Damn. It actually sounds fine now. Listen. I don't hear anything. Ow! Ow! I think that's why you were surrendered to the ow! I think some little kids, oh, ow, who named you Pua because they saw, ow, Moana, and then you bit them, and they surrendered you. Hey, Scott here, Scotty's Animals. This is Gary, a.k.a. Pua, a.k.a. Prince Harry. He's such a purr. And gosh, he sounds fine right now, but that doesn't matter. I have an appointment with Dr. Camphor after adoption day because he's been making weird breathing noises. He made the weird breathing noise a few weeks ago, and then now, this morning, he was making the noise. I had some leftover Lasix. That is a liquid that it's a diuretic and it helps relieve fluid buildup in the lungs. So for some reason, it seems like he's got fluid building up in the lungs, and that's a symptom of heart disease. But sometimes pigs, they just get wheezy. But I'm going to take him in. I have an appointment tomorrow, so we're gonna find out. We're gonna let Dr. Camphor take a look at him, take a listen, and we'll get to the bottom of this. And this is a great time to remind you, number one, it's important to touch base with and find a vet before your piggies get sick so you know who to turn to in an emergency. Also, it's important to save some funds. It's important to have some kind of emergency fund for your piggies. And also, number three, look into guinea pig insurance. That's what I'm about to do because I have so many piggies and you never know what's going to happen. And one vet bill can be hundreds of dollars sometimes. Sometimes vets will really work with you, and the cost should never be prohibitive of you seeking care. If I don't want to get bit, I just got to put my hands where Gary's not going to bite me. That's better. Is that better? Hey, look, I invented a new technique. You gonna bite my nose now? Everything's cool, Gary. That actually was the sound of a crying cockatoo in the back. Gary and I made it to Dr. Camphor's, and we're in the waiting room now. Trying to listen. I'm in the cage. Let me hear you breathing. It sounds really quiet. How am I gonna get out? She has better tools to hear. You're such a purr monkey. So Gary came from the West LA animal shelter. He came in, his name was Pua. We've talked about that from the Moana movie. Let me see with your fake hair. You're so pretty. The ladies at the rescue named him Prince Harry, but I named him Gary because of the beautiful orange Garibaldi fish that you see when you're scuba diving in LA. And I tried bonding him with some of my piggies, and it didn't work. And I tried bonding him with some piggies at the rescue, and that didn't work. I have some videos of that. I can put those up in the info thing if you want to watch the really long saga. Hey, Gary, come here. Come here, Papa. You are my baby. He's so fuzzy. People were really excited to see Gary at the rescue today. Was that Gary? Yeah, that's Gary. What's that? 11
kilograms.
Yeah, so 1140.
Yeah.
That's not bad. So when we're getting to know our piggies, what do we really know about them? I think it's interesting that guinea pigs seem to act a certain way with each other, and then they have kind of a different demeanor with people. People will say oftentimes, "Oh, my guinea pig is so sweet when they're with me," before bonding. And I'm like, well, you're about to see a different side of them if they've never bonded their guinea pigs before. Yes?
It'll just be a little bit of a wait.
It's
just
cool.
Just finishing the
Look.
procedure.
I get it. I thank you guys for squeezing us in. There's going to be a little bit of weight, Gary. That means we've got some one-on-one alone time. He's not showing any symptoms now, but yesterday he was, and it was worse than the first time. Gosh, look at him. This is like the thumbnail. Wait, where's the thumbnail? This could be the thumbnail, except that he's in the vet clinic. Look at him, he's the Sphinx. Gary, you're the Sphinx. We're professionals, Gary. Look at those beautiful lips. Okay, you guys, I know what you guys want. I know what you came for. Well, is that a little sore on your lip, Gary? We'll have to keep an eye on that. Look at those lips. Look at those lips. Oh, Gary. We could play a game called Whose Piggy Lips Are These? And then you go, weep, it's Gary. That'd be a fun game. What is this? It's Gary. Okay, enough silliness. Gary, are you in a trance? Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful, look at him. Perfect specimen of manliness. Look at that face. Gary sitting here doing nothing in full HD is just riveting. Right here, Dr. Camphor's flushing out Gary's teeth so she can take a look without seeing all sorts of lettuce. It's bright out here. Okay, Gary is getting his x-rays right now. The more information that we can have about Gary, the better. So this is Gary's x-ray, and this right here is his heart. And this is his shoulder blade, and this is the other shoulder blade here. But there's a mass here. We're not sure what it is. Is it an abscess? Is it fluid? We're gonna try to do a better x-ray to understand what this is better. And then we're gonna put him on a strong antibiotic to hopefully be able to get in there and clear up if this is an infection. So that's the plan. Dr. Camphor said that it's possible it's an abscess, but it could also be a tumor. But we're going to try the antibiotics and see if we can't get it to go down. So we're going to do a pretty aggressive course of antibiotics, and then we'll have to do some follow-up x-rays in a couple weeks. Gary has another appointment for another x-ray in 4 weeks. So all we can do now is give him the antibiotics and hope for the best. So that's what we're gonna do. And now we are headed home to the desert. So I will continue Gary's course of antibiotics for the next 3 weeks, and then he has a follow-up vet appointment with Dr. Camphor for his secondary x-ray in 4 weeks. So one thing real quick, to offset some of the veterinary costs and to show support for Gary, I made this t-shirt which utilizes the x-ray that I got from the vet. It shows the mass next to his heart that we're trying to treat, and I hope that you guys would consider showing your support for Gary. It comes in a whole bunch of cool colors, and there's a size chart on there so you can make sure that it fits, but it's the same fit as all my other shirts. So if you've had success with my other shirts, then this shirt's gonna fit just fine. All right, thanks for listening. I appreciate it, guys. See you next time.